Is it able to pick me
Oh,
up on
God.
both? I don't think it can pick me up on both things anymore.
It doesn't matter. We're not doing it on Podbean. I'm only doing it on Twitch because I'm over it.
Well, Podbean is still going on, though.
It's not supposed to.
And we're both mute now.
That's not a thing.
I can show you the thing. We have a person in our chat right now.
What? Could you, like, tell them I'm, like, not even there? And tell them I'm going live on... What the fuck? Oh.
Hold on.
I mean, we could do it if we wanted. I mean, I'll do it on my headset and just plug it in. Because I can hear you. But I don't know if I can hear you on Podbean, so I thought that'd be a waste.
I can't speak on Podbean, but I can hear you twice now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna end the show. It's not supposed to be there.
Okay. That poor person.
Yeah.
They were just there?
Podbean and my Twitch is not strong enough to handle both of them at the same time, which I think they need to go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
And my setup doesn't want to handle it either, which I also think is a load of fucking shit. But whatever. I'm just gonna do it on here and then upload it as an episode since it's recording our audio and music right now currently on my stream.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just fucking do it this way. And then I'll fucking deal with it later. I'm gonna die. It's already fucking 4? What a goddamn waste. I'm sick of this shit. I've got to get new equipment, but I don't fucking have it. I've been busting my ass off, getting sick all the damn time, doing all this shit. I'm a fucking... Oh. Drives me nuts. Can't have time to do anything I need to, or anything I want to do, or anything I need to do, and I can't do any of it. Fuck. Ass. Episode list, please. Episode list, please, Podbean, so I can delete that, because no one needs that. Fuck. Oh my god, you stupid cuck.
Jesus.
So
Dominoes, don't tell me.
Fuck.
Struggle bussin'.
Delete. Yes, delete that live show. It wasn't even supposed to go live. It was over like an hour ago, bro. Shit.
Well, it made you redo a live stream. That's what happened.
You fucking stupid piece of shit. You fucking fuck. Okay, well, I guess go on your phone and, like, watch the Twitch stream, and we'll just moderate and do it here, and then I'll fucking upload this episode later, and it'll have audio, so it's fine. And it'll have music, so it's fine.
Okay. Let me get to it. Slappy. There we go.
There we go.
I muted you on my end.
Oh my god.
So that I don't hear you twice.
Can you keep talking? I had to fix the audio for you.
Yeah. Penis, pingus, pongus. Penis. The penis. The penis. The great penis. Penis. Also, evil.
Yeah, evil. That's why I feel very fucking now. That's for fucking sure. Shit. Fucking evil.
No, you just feel aggressive. Feel aggressive.
I'll murder someone.
Please don't. We're not even in Goose Goose Duck yet.
Innocent. Okay. So, you should check out my Podbean. Wait, hey boss. Later, guys.
Yeah, you should. If
And
it
for
doesn't die.
Podbeaners listening to this episode when it's posted later and not live, you should check out my Twitch. And hey boss's Twitch.
Yeah.
What? Scary Halloween stories. Which one do you want me to click on? They have Bloody Mary, Raw Head and Bloody Bones.
Where is this? Where is this?
It's on AmericanFolklore.net.
Hold on. Let me get to it so I can do all three of these things.
What?
So American Folklore.
Yeah, .net.
Okay. I guess we'll go for the first one, I guess.
Well, we don't have to.
I don't care.
They also
I'm just
have
waiting till
a
we do
Phantom
something.
Diner and weird stuff.
Once again, I'll let you choose. We've been stalling for too long.
Don't make me feel bad about it.
No, it's not your fault. I'm saying it's the app's fault. The technology. For the technology.
Now let's see.
We gotta hurry.
Okay. Well, don't make me feel rushed. I wanted to enjoy this.
Okay,
I know we still have to do games and shit, I know, but damn.
No, I'm just joking.
Dude, I am not in the mood. I am hostile. I am sad and I am butthurt.
Well, I'm gonna eat your feet.
Ew.
Eat your feet.
You stay the fuck away from my feet.
No, I'm gonna eat your feet. But yeah, choose whatever. I don't care. We'll read.
Okay. Bloody Mary. Retold by S.E. Schloster. Oh, I got sound to my mouth. She
I was
lived
like,
deep in a forest in a tiny cottage and sold herbal remedies for the living.
ooh.
Folks living in a town nearby are called Bloody Mary. She was a witch. Okay. None dared cross the old crone for fear of their cows would go dry. What? Their food stores rot away before winter, their children taken sick of fever, or a number of terrible things that angry witch could do for their neighbors. I guess they mean so their cows won't produce milk, but it's just the way they wrote that. Their cows would go dry. I was like,
Ew.
wait a now. I was like, wait a minute now. What is that? What do you mean? What do you mean they go dry? It's kinda odd, bro.
That's kind of weird, my guy.
I gotta take this probiotic. What the fuck? I have so many things to do. What the hell, man? I just want to exist and enjoy things and be simple. Fuck. I'm getting cranky. That probiotic's warm. Then the little girls in the village began to disappear one by one. No one could find out where they had gone. Grief-stricken, Families searched the woods, the local buildings, houses, barns, and there was no sign of them. A few brave souls even went to Bloody Mary's home in the woods to see if the witch had taken them, but she denied knowing the knowledge of their disappearances. Still, it was noted that she had haggard appearance and she had changed anyway. She looked younger and more attractive all of a sudden. The neighbors were pretty suspicious. They couldn't find no proof that the witch had taken their young children, though. Then came the night when the daughter of the miller rose from her bed and walked outside, followed an enchanted sound no one could hear. Miller's wife had a toothache and she was set up in the kitchen treating the toothache with a herbal remedy. When her daughter left the house, she screamed for her husband to follow the girl out the door. The miller came running in his nightshirt. Together they tried to restrain their girl. She kept breaking away from them and heading to the town. The desperate cries of the miller and his wife woke the neighbors. They became assistant to the frantic couple, obviously. Suddenly, a sharp-eyed farmer gave a shout and pointed towards a strange light at the edge of the woods. A few townsmen followed him out to the field and saw Bloody Mary herself standing beside a large oak tree holding a magic wand and was pointing towards the miller's house. She was glowing with an unearthly light as she had evil spells upon her and the miller's daughter. A townsman grabbed their guns, their pitchforks, and ran towards the witch. When she heard the commotion, Bloody Mary broke off her spell and fled back to the woods. The far-sighted farmer had loaded his gun and silver bullets in case the witch ever came back after his daughter. Now he took aim and shot at her, but the bullet hit Bloody Mary in the hip and she fell to the ground. The angry townsman leaped upon her on her back and grabbed her into the field, where they built a huge bonfire and burned her at the stake. As she burned, Bloody Mary screamed curses at the villagers. If anyone mentioned her name aloud before a mirror, she would send her spirit in revenge upon herself for their terrible death. When she was dead, the villagers went to the house in the woods and found the unmarked graves of the little girls the witch had murdered. She had used their blood to make her young again. From that day, anyone foolish enough to chant Bloody Mary's name 3 times before a darkened mirror will summon the vengeful spirits of the witch. It is said that she will tear their bodies into pieces and rip their souls from mutilated bodies. The souls of these unfortunate ones will burn in torment as Bloody Mary once was burned, and they will be trapped forever in that mirror. Joke's on them. I've done Bloody Mary
that ain't
lots of
true.
times. Oh.
Me in the corner. That's not true.
I mean, it might be. Maybe I just didn't find the right mirror. Maybe there's a particular mirror.
Nah.
Maybe there's a very fancy special mirror. Okay.
So what are we wanting to do
next
now?
one, Raw Head and Bloody Bones.
Or who's reading?
Your turn.
Alright.
And then after the turn, we can actually continue the stream and we'll just go straight into gameplay.
Oh, well, I can't do that. Remember?
What do you mean?
Oh, I can, yes. I would just have to start my own.
Yeah, you dingle. I just, my mind will keep going.
Well, then, let me ask you this.
What?
What do you want me to set up first? For the game.
We should try Call of Duty since we just got it installed.
Okay. I said that.
We're gonna play Black Ops Zombies for you peeps for Halloween, yo.
Yeah.
Cause we're nice.
Let me change the title real quick.
Like that, bro. Well, what you do now, I'll read. Raw Head and Bloody Bones. Way back in the deep woods, there lived a scrawny old woman who had a reputation for being the best conjuring woman in the Ozarks. With her bedraggled black and gray hair, funny eyes, one yellow and one green, and her crooked nose, Old Betty, it had to be Betty. Old Betty was not a pretty picture, but she was the best there was as to fixing an ailed man, and that was all that counted. Old Betty's house was full of herbs, roots, bottle filled stuff with conjuring medicines. The wall was lined with strange books, brimming with magical spells. Old Betty was the only one living in the hollow who knew how to read. Her granny was the one who also taught her and was a conjurer herself, had taught her the skills as part of magical training.
I need to ask you something before we continue.
What?
How do I at you on the
You'll do an
title?
at symbol, and you'll just do Minky Justice, no space.
No capitals either?
Nope.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And then, just about the only friend old Betty had was a tough, mean, old, ugly razorback hog that ran wild around her place. It rooted so much in her kitchen garbage that all the leftover spells started affecting it. Some folks swore up and down that the old hog sometimes walked upright like a man. One fellow claimed that he'd seen the pig sitting in the rocker on the old Betty's porch, chattering away to her while she stewed up some potions in the kitchen, but everyone discounted that story on account of the fellow who told it was a little too fond of moonshine. He was a crank.
He liked to get wasted.
Rawhead was the name of old Betty's razorback hog, referring maybe to the way the ugly creature looked a bit like some of the dead pigs from butchers in a hog-scaled hollow. The razorback didn't mind the funny name. Rawhead kept following old Betty around her little cabin and rooting up the leftovers in the kitchen. He walked around to the town, and she came to the local mercantile to sell her home remedies. Well, folks in town got so used to seeing Rawhead and old Betty around the town that it looked mighty strange one day when Betty came to the mercantile without him. "Where's Rawhead?" the owner asked, as he accepted the basket of full home remedies and such, and swished the bottles around in an agitated manner. And old Betty said, "I ain't seen him around today, and I'm mighty worried. You seen him here in town?" And they said, "No one's seen him around today." They would have told you if they did. And then they said, "We'll keep a lookout for you." "That's mighty kind of you. If you see him, tell him to come home straight away." And then the owner nodded, and then they handed her weekly pay. Old Betty fussed to herself at home. It wasn't like Rawhead to disappear all of a sudden, especially not on the day when they usually go to town together. The man on the mercantile always saved the best scrapes for the mean old razorback Rawhead anyway, and he never misses a visit for that reason. When the old conjuring woman got home, she mixed up a potion and poured it on a flat plate. "Where's the old hog got to?" she asked the liquid. It clouded over, and the series of pictures formed. First, Betty saw the good-for-nothing hunter that lived on the ridge sneaking around the forest, rounding up razor hogs that didn't belong to him. One of them was Rawhead. She then saw him take the hogs to Hog-Scaled Hollow, where folks from the town were slaughtering their own razorbacks. Then she saw hers slaughtered with the rest of the pigs and hung up for gutting. The final picture in the liquid was a pile of bloody bones that had once been her hog, and his scraped-clean head lying with the hog pile. Old Betty was infuriated by the death of her only friend. It was murder to her, plain and simple. Everyone in the 3 countries knew that Rawhead was her friend, and that lazy, hog-stealing, good-for-nothing hunter on the ridge was going to pay for the slaughtering of him. Now, old Betty tried to practice white conjuring most of the time, but she knew the dark secrets too. She pulled out an old secret book her granny had given her and turned to the very last page. She lit several candles and put them around the plate containing the liquid of Rawhead's picture and bloody bones in the reflection, and then she began to chant, "Rawhead and bloody bones, Rawhead and bloody bones," etc. The light from the windows disappeared as if the sun had been snuffed out like a candle. Dark clouds billowed into the clearing where old Betty's cabin stood, and the howl of the dark spirits could be heard in the wind that pummeled the treetops. "Rawhead and bloody bones." She continued the chant until a bolt of silver lightning left the plate and streaked out to the window, heading to the direction of Hog-Scaled Hollow. When the silver light struck, it pierced the Rawhead's severe head. Sorry, that was a tongue twister, because his name is literally Rawhead. It hit her piggy's head.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which was on the top of the pile of the hunter's wagon with the other hogheads. It tumbled to the ground and rolled until it touched the bloody bones that once inhabited his body. As the hunter's wagon rumbled away. Jesus Christ, how many tongue twisters are there? Towards the ridge where he lived, the enchanted Piggy called out, "Bloody bones, get up and dance." Immediately the bloody bones reassembled themselves into a skeleton of all the razor hogs, and they were walking upright. As Rawhead had often done alone when he was with old Betty. The head hopped onto the skeleton, and the Rawhead went searching through the woods and weapons against the hunter. He borrowed the sharp teeth of a dying panther, the claws of a long dead bear, and the tail from a rotting raccoon, and put them all into his skinned head and bloody bones. Then, Rawhead headed up the track.
Oh no, what happened to Minky?
What? What?
You good?
Yeah.
It cut off for a minute of what you said.
Basically, Rawhead grabbed a raccoon shit, a bear, a panther, of like simple stuff, a piece, and put it in his dead carcass, and he's like rolling up the hill and going to the hunter, and he's gonna fucking kill him. He went and slid past the barn, and he went to where the hunter kept his horse and wagon. The pig climbed up into the loft and waited for the hunter to come home. It was dusk when the hunter drove into a barn and unhitched his horse. The horse snorted in fear and sensed that there was literally Rawhead in the loft. And during this disturbing and unfortunate events with this calm horse, he wasn't really calm, obviously. The hunter looked around and saw a large pair of oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die. A large pair of eyes staring at him in the darkness. The hunter frowned and then thought it was the local kids fooling around his barn. And he's like, "Lando Gorshin, why have you got those big eyes for?" That's literally how they type that sentence. I will say that. I'm not, that's not a bit. That's literally what they fucking typed. "Lando Gorshin, what have you got that for?" He snapped, thinking the kids were trying to scare him with some crazy mask. And it says, "See you to the grave," is what Rawhead said softly and snorted. And then he put his horse into the stall. And then the hunter, was like, "Oh, very funny." And then he came up to the stall and he saw Rawhead crept forward towards him. And then he realized that the yellow eyes and he had bear claws and stuff like that. And like weird bear hands all of a sudden. And he was like, "Why do you have big claws? You look ridiculous." And they said to dig a grave for you. And they still thought it was some fucking crazy kid. And then it finally spooked him. And he hurried himself out the barn. And then the Rawhead decided to slip out and climb down the barn behind him. And then they revealed his presence finally. And was like, "Bitch, I ain't no fucking kid" type vibe. And then he like looked him in the face, and he did. He had bear claws, he had a panther tooth, and he still had a raccoon tail because he had to assemble other animals to like fit his dead carcass to make him be able to stand upright. And then the hunter like obviously freaked the fuck out and went on the rocky side of the path, and then he started yelling, "Oh my god! Ah!" And then he's like, "There's this nearly weird, creepy kid, and he's knocking my heart rate out my chest. Oh my god, he's crazy, I tell you." And then they're like,
What?
And then literally Rawhead's like, "I'm gonna sweep you to your grave, bro." Literally, it says, "Sweep you to your grave." And then he enchants his voice echoing through the woods, getting louder and louder. And then they found this little wood pile of rotting fence wood and shit. And then he was going in faster, and then the hunter reached his porch finally. Rawhead kept in the shadows and loomed over him. And then through his gleaming eyes, he decided to like put the fear of God into him. And then he took his bloody skeleton, his bear claws, and his raccoon tail and shit like that. And he decided to hold himself upright and then show his teeth. And then the hunter was like, "Why do you have big teeth for?" And he goes, I'm gonna eat the fuck out of you. Well, he didn't say that. He says to eat you up like you wanted to eat me, you piece of shit. But like, eat you bitch. But Rawhead roared, and then he literally descended himself upon the good-for-nothing hunter, the murdering thief, and then all you hear is he gives one long scream in the moonlight, and then there's silence, and then the sound of crunching.
Ew.
Nothing more was ever seen or heard of the lazy hunter who lived in the ridge. His horse also disappeared that night, but some folks would see Rawhead roaming through the forest in the company of his old friend Betty. And once a month, on a full moon night, Rawhead would ride the hunter's horse through the town wearing old man's blue overalls over his bloody bones with a hole cut out for the raccoon tail. In his bloody, bare-clawed hands, he carried his raw, razorback hog head that the hunter took from his own body and lifting it high against the full moon for everyone to see. So basically, he killed the hunter, stole his overalls, cut out a little raccoon tail slot so he can have this raccoon tail like peek out of his butt cheeks in the overalls so it wouldn't get stuck. And with his bare hands, like the little, like not like, oh my bare hands. It's like no, like rawr bare hands. Like he stole a bear's hands and put it on as his hands. While he's doing that, he's like holding his dead head and saying "fuck you" to the hunter. That's a hot take. So basically, this fucker killed this poor little hog, and he did nothing to him, and he is the best friends of a really nice witch named Betty, and like, she said, fuck this, and then she like, brought Hog back to life, and then like, basically it went boom boom pow, and they fucking kill him, and then every moon, when it's a full moon, they literally parade around the town, and like, ride his horse, the dead guy's horse, and they like take his dead head and they like run around with it and like shaking the dead head going, oh, I killed the hunter, that'll teach him, he got me.
The fuck?
I mean, that, I mean, I don't know, man. They shouldn't have killed Betty's friend. Don't start nothing, don't be nothing. So that's on them. It's on them. Huh. Some of these spooky stories I thought were gonna actually be like something about like awful, horrible deaths, where some of the like was deserved or some shit.
You know. I thought so too, but they just weird.
Oh, I gotta turn off this audio.
Okay.
Because now we're gonna play games. I'm gonna transfer back to this screen. I'm gonna move my keyboard over here. Someone give me a new setup for the love of God.
No. I just realized I don't have Black Ops 3.
What the fuck are you on about?
I have Black Ops 2.
Don't do this
I
to me.
thought I had 2. Do you have 2?
Fuck no.
Oh, well then I guess. Well, shit. I downloaded a game I can't even play.
But then why weren't you paying attention?
I thought I had 3 because I don't know. I'm sorry. Well, I guess let's figure out what else we're playing.
Well, hold on. I wanted to at least play some of this. I literally took the time downloading and doing all this shit.
I can do that. I'm just gonna change my title to nothing because I only have 2. I don't have 3. So, but I thought I had 3 because I thought I saw 2, like 3 lines, not just 1, like not just 2. So I was an idiot. It wasn't my fault. But
I'm so upset. Well, at that point, if I'm gonna play by myself, because I don't want to play zombies by myself, I might as well take this out and play See if I can play Tenchu Z and, like, literally commit murder as a ninja. Wait, do you have Tenchu Z? Hey, boss? Hey, boss. I can't hear you. Ugh, why is it like this? Hey.
Hello?
There you go. Okay, so now,
You'll say
Jack,
I would, and if I don't.
oh, what the fuck?
What? Why do you think I would? I never played that game by myself.
It's a one-player game. Unless
No,
you
it's
do it
not.
online, like
That's
what
what
I
I'm
was
saying.
planning on, but like it's still a one-player game, and you love that game. You used to play it all the time. That's why I thought you had it.
No, I don't, because I only played it when we both were together in the same place.
I'm so sad.
I never owned it for myself.
Hmm.
We're gonna get rid of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 because, and let me get it off my DVD stuff. BRB.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad. What's the fucking point? Damn it! What the hell? Ow! Oh my god, I really do need a new setup. I'm actually physically getting angry. I'm getting sick and tired of this shit. Everything lags, nothing wants to fucking work, everything fucking hits me. I'm sick of this shit. I need a proper fucking setup.
Where's my
Exhausted
mic?
of this shit.
Where is it? Where are you, you bitch? There we go. Hello. It's me. It's Heba. Minky, did you fucking die?
Yeah!
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
I
no.
did.
All I heard was, yeah, and then it stopped.
Yeah, I did.
God damn, you're having technical
I'm fucking
difficulties. Stinky,
agitated. I'm
stinky.
getting agitated.
Yeah, I'm tempted to just play Roblox and stream it while you're doing this. You're just playing Tenchu and I'm playing Roblox. We're gonna have two completely different conversations going on, but, you know, this ain't working. I was stupid and didn't read it correctly, and Podbean and everything's being dumb, so we're way behind. It's almost about to be 5. That's how late we are. Also, I'm gonna try something live. Are you live right now?
I'm still alive.
Good. I'm gonna try something live for y'all. I found Sailor Moon sodas at the Asian market, right?
Okay.
One's cucumber flavored. I'm gonna see if it's good. I also got the other ones. I was trying to find obscure things to try, but they're sodas.
I do like
I'm a sucker for
tension.
sodas. The cans are really cute. I think what is Everett's cousin-in-law's Twitch name? Isn't it
Oh.
Chaos something?
Yeah. Fuck. Hold on.
Because I don't know if
Hold on. I gotta
Chaos
look it
likes
up.
Sailor Moon or not, but
No,
I'll
that's
give
their
the cans.
that's their favorite thing. That's their whole
Okay,
fucking embodiment,
well
including
then
their